Hi guys, welcome back to another Let's Draw, and today we're going to be drawing a dinosaur. I'm going to actually show you how to make 3 different kinds using the same basic shapes. So I'm going to show you how to make this one here, which is a Brontosaurus, or is that the one that doesn't exist anymore? I'm not sure. Someone will tell me in the comments. Or a Triceratops or a Stegosaurus. So you can pick any of the 3, and this video is going to show you how to do all 3. Because I'm going to show you the basic shapes for the body, and then of course the heads and the tails will be a little different, but you decide which one you want to do. I also think it's cool that you can add a background and add some prehistoric things around it, so I'll show you how to do that. And before we get started, I wanted to show you guys some pictures of what dinosaurs might have looked like to give you some inspiration. I love getting to see all of the different colors and patterns dinosaurs might have had. And I like to think about maybe what did the plants look like back then? Or maybe did the dinosaurs hang out together? Did they stay in packs? I don't know. But you can think about those things when we're making our drawing today. So go ahead and get your supplies and let's get started. All right, so whatever dinosaur you choose to do, we're all gonna start the same way first. And then I'm gonna show you how to do all 3. So the first one I'm going to do is the one that I had in my example, the Brontosaurus, and then I will show you the Stegosaurus and the Triceratops. So we start right in the middle, and we're going to do a curved line for your dinosaur's back, just like that. And now, depending on which dinosaur you want, you're gonna do a different thing for the head and the tail. I'll show you the Brontosaurus first. So if you're doing the Brontosaurus, your line is gonna curve up and over like this, and that's the top of the head. Then you're gonna have this line go out just a little more and curve back in for the top of his mouth. Under here, I'm gonna do a little curve and then another curve that kind of goes under like that. You know, this actually kind of looks like a turtle. You could turn it into one if you want. Well, not for a dinosaur, but just for future. Now I'm going to switch over to the tail, and I'm going to draw a line that curves up and over like that, and just kind of goes back like that. I'm also going to draw a little eye here, and if you want to do like an eyebrow or something, you can. Now at this point, the legs are the same for all 3 dinosaurs. So I'm going to show you the 2 other options before I go on to the legs. So if you want to keep drawing this dinosaur, you can skip ahead or just wait for that part in the video. All right, so now I'm going to show you the Stegosaurus. So on the Stegosaurus, the tail, instead of curving up, is actually just kind of going to keep going and going like this. And then you're gonna make a line that goes straight across and stop about there. So that's the tail. And then for the head, his head is kind of just like a low little oval shaped like that. He could be smiling or frowning. I'm gonna put his eye right there. And something important about a Stegosaurus is they have little spikes on their tails. So I'm doing some curved lines. And then they also have these plates that protect them. So I'm gonna do these curved lines all along the back so that he has his little plates to protect him. So that's how you make the Stegosaurus. The legs are the same for all 3 dinosaurs, so I'm going to go on to our Triceratops for the next one. Our Triceratops has a tail like the Stegosaurus, so it's just going to continue a little ways and then go straight across like that. So like that and then straight. However, the head is pretty different. So it's going to have a line that kind of goes up above here. Then we're going to kind of have it go this way and have it go back. So it's kind of like a triangle that has some rounded parts. I'm gonna put the eye right here, and you can have it smiling or frowning. And then you want to do one horn here, right in the front. And then you can have two horns, one here and maybe one behind, like that, for the horns. Since all three dinosaurs have their legs the same way, I'm going to switch back to my Brontosaurus to show you the rest of the drawing. But like I said, you can pick any of these three for your picture, or maybe you want to try drawing all three. All right, so whichever dinosaur you chose, the legs are going to be pretty similar. So I'm going to start on the tail here. I'm going to have a line that goes over like this and then straight up and down. On the bottom here, I'm going to have a line that kind of goes across and then curves over. Then the other side of the leg is just straight up and down and an angle like that. Now on this side, we're going to have a line that goes kind of at an angle like that. We're going to do the foot, so it kind of looks like this one, just a little curve like that, underneath like that, and then back. I'm going to have a little curved belly, so think about like the neck is here. I don't want the belly way up here or way down here. I kind of think it's not going to be much higher or lower than this, so maybe about here. Do a little curve for the belly. And then I like to draw the other foot, well, the other feet that are behind. So I'm going to draw another line here, another little foot, and in front of this one, another line, and another little foot like that. And now the fun part is adding the background and the patterns to your dinosaur. So if you want to look at pictures of real dinosaurs, you can to give you ideas. Before I do my patterns though, I am going to go and draw a line across here for the ground. And I did add little lines for like a grass texture, which I thought looked kind of cool. And in the background, you can draw whatever you want. I like to draw a circle for my sun and some long rectangles that can be sun rays. Maybe you want to do trees, maybe you want to do bushes, maybe you want to do a baby dinosaur right here. But I'm going to draw some bushes, so I'm going to do some kind of zigzags connected to some curved lines. And those little black lines in the sky kind of represent birds. So you make a line that curves out, and the end of it should be higher than down here, and the same thing on the other side. So these two should be lower than the outside. If you do some that are smaller and some that are bigger, it looks like some are close and some are far away. And then of course decorating your dinosaur is totally up to you. I think on this one I'm going to do some spots. Right, and I'm all finished decorating this dinosaur, and of course when you color it, you can add any colors that you want. I'll show you how my first one turned out. So here's how I decided to color in my first one. I used markers and crayons because I like when you can see the difference, and then on the background when I colored my sky, I also used crayons so that my dinosaur stood out. But you can color it any way you want and just take your time and have fun with it. Well guys, I hope you had fun drawing dinosaurs today, whichever one you chose to do, or maybe you did all three. And I will see you guys next time for our next drawing video. Bye!